to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at something that's been brewing for a while now, which is, and this is the first trailer for it, and it has Alita Battle Angel. Go ahead,
This is actually being directed, being worked on by Robert Rodriguez and James Cameron. Robert Rodriguez is directing it, and James Cameron is pretty much one of the main producers.
We already talked about this before, but that's a weird combination, right?
Very weird combination, but this is actually based off a manga, pretty much. A very popular
Alita Battle Angel Alita. Yeah, they flipped it around.
Yeah, they flipped it around pretty much. The main title, and it's a very cyberpunk type of feel even for the comics, pretty much.
Yeah, that's the pick that I've always seen when they talk about the news about this.
We've heard of the story. I mean, we've heard of the not like the full story, but we've heard part of the story. Let's just say we've heard of this. Okay, that's all we know about the comic. We never read it, but all I know is that even James Cameron said that this story for this film is going mainly off of the main spine, the main story of it. None of the little parts of it, little side stories. They're going off to the main story of the main comic. And pretty much the one for the first 4 volumes, I think that's what they're going off of. Oh no! The last 4 volumes, they're making sure they add in is the sport that they have in it, because there's a certain sport in it, made up sport that that James Cameron said he wanted to have in this film.
Yeah, so let's learn together. I'm going to read off the plot synopsis of the original manga, not the
original
movie.
manga. Yeah.
The series is set in the post-apocalyptic future and focuses on Alita, a cyborg who has lost all memories and is found in a garbage heap by a cybernetics doctor who rebuilds and takes care of her. She discovers that there is one thing she remembers: the legend.
Just read this ahead of time and just get a brief synopsis.
I can do a too long day to read if you want.
Okay. She
was created in a post-future world. She doesn't remember who she is. She rediscovers herself.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, in a way, that's what this is, and then things happen.
Yeah, too long to read version.
Yeah, really short version. Instead of just reading the whole
Who's playing the main character?
I forgot what her name is, but it's not.
I will find out later.
Yeah, so let's just dive right into this for the official trailer for Alita Battle Angel. So here we go.
Ah, fuck me. This is what I was talking about.
Well, look at you.
It's Christoph Waltz in it.
That's James Cameron's like the weirdest thing to have a
I know, right?
Just a body. It's not bad or good. That part's up to you.
You know what's weird? It looks more like claymation.
I don't mean to be rude. I'm supposed to know you.
Actually,
yeah.
We just met.
Found.
It's a harsh world. The strong prey on the weak down here.
Why does he look familiar?
That I'm not completely human.
Oh, trust me, we'll get to what bothers me.
I'd give you whatever I have. I'd give you my heart.
Alita, they will comfort you.
Okay! Oh, shit!
I think you are someone very special.
May you stay in the arms of the
I got nothing. I really haven't got a lot right
I don't
now.
have a lot right now.
Dude, that's what I was talking about, the fucking eyes. I'm like, whoa!
I mean, I see what they're trying to do, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to depict, that...
The difference.
The difference between, the regular actual humans and the cybernetic, ones, pretty much.
Jesus Christ. I know there's a guy I watched online who I believe did one of the original OVAs for this, and I remember, just looking at that made me remember about it, and like, okay, shit, where do we start?
Oh, wow.
This is Robert Rodriguez and James Cameron. That is the weirdest grindhouse Avatar baby I've ever seen.
It's an interesting concept. They probably...
It's the eyes. All it is, for me, it's the eyes.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, it's just like just the way they designed her, I think it's just a little bit. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do, but it's just like
Jesus Christ.
It's you know what it is? It's like that Snapchat filter, the one that makes your eyes much bigger. You know?
Yeah, I know they're trying. Yeah, I know, and I know we already said that we try to distinguish the difference between robot and. But dude, her eyes. That's the only. Like the rest is interesting, like the animation they have. For
Yeah,
her, things
exactly.
Like that. Here, I'm gonna find a picture of the actual chick. I'm sorry,
but it just seems very interesting. I mean, but besides that, the rest of the stuff that we saw, you know, of course, it looks like pretty much. That's what I said. The guy looks familiar. I don't know why he seems familiar.
Salazar.
But like I said, it just seems very interesting how they're going with this. Because it does have that cyberpunk feel to it.
She was in Maze Runner, Scorch Trials. That's her.
Oh, now I recognize her.
Yeah. Cool.
But like I said, it seems interesting.
She also played Copperhead in Arkham Origins.
Okay. But like I said, it's just I don't know. It's just I'm getting a lot of
eyes. It's just for me. It's just her eyes. Like effects wise, it's a futuristic world. Of course, there's gonna be heavy CG and stuff like that. Like even the giant robot mohawk dude, you know, we see in it is like ridiculously built, and you know he's gonna fight her eventually.
Yeah. You know, and it does have that feel of, you know, her trying to find her place in this world.
And it turns out she's
more than meets the eyes, put it that way, and why, you know, she's not, you know.
I never thought we'd be using a Transformers reference for another robot shtick.
Well, at this point, it needs to be used, because it's
I got nut. It's hard to go off of, because, like, okay, so she's a robot that was found in a junk heap that Christoph Waltz's character built her up back up.
Him and this other lady pretty much built up together.
And while she's trying to get used to being alive again, she's trying to piece together her past.
Yeah.
And even Christoph Waltz eventually finds out that she was some sort of like
some kind of
robotic badass. Because you saw that one part where she goes full on like
the moment he just touched, touches like boom, you know, it's like
no, the part where she goes full on like double-handed Reaper and shit.
Oh yeah, that too. It's like holy crap.
Like it's weird. I think it's safe to say it's always weird when we get a westernized version of something from Japan. Like, we got Ghost in the Shell, which wasn't met with favorable reviews. We got the Dragon Ball movie, which we shall never talk about this ever again.
Why did you bring it up?
Let me finish. Please let me finish. It's always a gamble. And this is another one of those gambles. I mean, unlike those other adaptations I mentioned, this has a lot of good people behind it. It does.
It does have a lot of good people behind it, but still, it's everything when... Even if you have a lot of people behind it, it's still gonna... It's everything where you still have to be very careful with it.
Yeah, I mean, the animation... Like, my favorite part is when she's looking at her hands in the beginning and arms. It looked like stop motion for a second.
Again, I think what throws off everybody completely is the eyes. It's just that you're just like...
I'm gonna find a picture of the actual anime version of her. Because I think her eyes were that big.
I don't... Like I said, though, it's just... I think that's what throws off a lot of people. And even if it doesn't throw off a lot of people and they're used to it, then good for you. I mean, I wouldn't mind hearing what your thoughts are even on...
She had normal-sized eyes. Look, that's a shot from the OVA. Yeah.
They're just trying to...
They're animating her eye. They're animating her eyes.
Yeah, they're giving it that anime feel pretty much. So they're like, there's also a little bit anime in there.
I think that was a decision by Rodriguez. I feel like that was a decision by Rodriguez.
I think he wanted to do it to give it that feel of something that you see in anime. And
we don't need that.
We don't really need that, but
like we know a majority of this role that actress is going to be CG to shit.
But you know what? If the story can back it up, then fine. You know, I mean, like it's something that I guess people are going to have to get used to when they watch the film.
And like we already talked about with other, westernization of Japan stuff, there's always going to be something they miss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, Color's intrigued. Not 100% behind it, but Color's definitely intrigued.
Intrigued, yes.
So other than that, you hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to figuring out what exactly is going on, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're also mobile, hit the bell icon.
Just let us know what your thoughts are on this. like you said, if you like the eyes or if they don't bother you, just let us know what you thought of the trailer. Especially if you've read the story, if you've read this many times.
If you've read them, if you've read the manga, if you grew up with watching the OVAs, let us know. Did we miss something? Did we not miss something?
Yeah. So just let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this. Does it look like what James Cameron stated? They are going off of the main spine of the story, because I know that usually when you have these like long stories, it's like usually they have a lot of side stories and stuff like that. But if he's saying that it's going off the main spine of the story, pretty much the main part of it. So let us know of your thoughts down below. Do you think it's gonna do well, or if it's not gonna do well? Also put down what you thought of our reaction overall to this. Like I said, it threw us off completely. It threw us off way completely. But just let us know what your thoughts are. Your thoughts are on our reaction, and thank you for watching.
Yeah. So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher,
and this has been a very, very interesting episode of SRB.
Yep. See you
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.